college football. I'm Reese Davis, Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bears will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mayo. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So West Virginia's offense will have first crack at this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You'll need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Baylor's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Woodside.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Now adjusting. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Mountain come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give on the inside. Can't get him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. White going to attack through the air. Flips it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Snap it to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you can tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great...
Touchdown Bears! A great catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The short hands, it's Garrison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Now on the option. The pitch. Creates a little room. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch. Good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They believe they can run right here. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. White wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Garrison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Offense in a bunch formation. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He might want another play. Here they're trying to get to the edge. And the defense drags him down. And the Bears in the hurry up. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. White going to attack through the air. He's going for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The give to the right. Got room to work. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. White wants to throw it. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
The give to the single back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And nowhere to go. And he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Making side adjustments here. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
3rd down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field. That plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
This time he's got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver, and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move. Touchdown, Baylor! They move on top here in the 4th.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the...
Catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the move. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Try to get it to the edge. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
Right, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep two hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash and the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The line of scrimmage is the 28. That'll make it a 45-yard field goal attempt and a big chance to win the game. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So here comes our first play of overtime. White going to attack through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Well, they couldn't come up with it there on 4th down, so that puts tremendous pressure on the defense now. They have got to keep their opponent out of the end zone.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They're working that left side. There he goes! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt.